post-apocalyptic survival games you definitely shouldn't miss. Metro 2039, announced as the next game in the Metro series, stands out with its dark and intense atmosphere set in post-nuclear Moscow. The struggle to survive in underground tunnels, constant radiation danger, and a world filled with mutants once again play a major role. The tension and exploration elements that defined the previous games can return here with a much harsher tone. What makes post-apocalyptic survival games are getting bigger, darker, and more intense than ever. From frozen wastelands to zombie-infested cities, a new wave of survival games is on the way, and some of them look absolutely insane. In this video, we're taking a look at some of the most anticipated upcoming post-apocalyptic survival games you definitely shouldn't miss. Metro 2039, announced as the next game in the Metro series, stands out with its dark and intense atmosphere set in post-nuclear Moscow. The struggle to survive in underground tunnels, constant radiation danger, and a world filled with mutants once again play a major role. The tension and exploration elements that defined the previous games can return here with a much harsher tone. What makes Metro 2039 stand out the most is its potential to push atmosphere even further. The pressure of enclosed spaces, resource management, and the constant sense of danger can keep you on edge at all times. In addition, a story driven by a new character may bring a fresh perspective to the series. Metro 2039 is already shaping up to be one of the most notable titles with its dark world and strong atmosphere. For those who enjoyed the series, this game has the potential to deliver a much more intense and immersive experience. Forest 3, announced as the next entry in the Forest series, moves beyond the familiar forest setting and shifts toward a much darker and more unusual world. The revealed footage shows a story that begins with a spacecraft and continues with a harsh landing on an unknown planet. This new environment has the potential to take the series' survival formula to a completely different level. While survival remains at the core, the threats this time appear far more disturbing and unpredictable. Massive creatures, mutated entities, and the oppressive atmosphere create a constant sense of pressure. Exploration, resource management, and avoiding danger can feel much more intense in this unfamiliar setting. What makes Forest 3 stand out is its ability to keep the core survival elements while transitioning into a completely different atmosphere. The familiar mechanics can return in a much more alien and unsettling environment, making it not just a continuation, but one of the most striking steps the series has taken so far. As One We Survive is a story-driven survival game set in a post-apocalyptic America. The game follows a father trying to save his sick daughter, creating a more personal and grounded survival experience. As you move through this broken world, exploration and staying alive become equally important. Core mechanics include gathering resources, crafting equipment, and securing safe areas. Moving through abandoned locations with limited supplies creates constant pressure, making every decision feel important. The dangers you encounter along the way keep the tension high at all times. What makes the game more interesting is how it blends survival systems with a personal story. This approach can make the experience feel more meaningful compared to traditional survival games. Black Frost: The Long Dark 2 is the sequel to the original game, set in a frozen post-apocalyptic world where survival means facing nature alone. After a major disaster wipes out most technology, you are left to deal with the environment on your own. The quiet but dangerous atmosphere forces you to stay alert at all times. Core needs like hunger, cold, and fatigue play a major role. Harsh weather and limited resources make every step riskier, where even small mistakes can lead to serious consequences. On top of that, a radioactive threat known as Black Frost makes survival even harder. This time, you don't have to survive alone. You can go through the experience solo or team up with others to face the harsh conditions together, adding more variety to the gameplay. Permafrost is a survival game set in a frozen post-apocalyptic world where extreme cold becomes the main threat. After a devastating event leaves the planet in ruins, the environment turns hostile, forcing you to make careful decisions just to stay alive. Moving through this harsh landscape requires constant awareness and planning. The gameplay focuses on gathering resources, crafting essential gear, and keeping your body temperature under control. Harsh weather and limited supplies create steady pressure, making every decision matter more. As you explore the open world, survival depends not just on what you find, but how you manage it. Instead of relying only on traditional enemies, the real danger comes from the environment itself. This makes the experience feel more grounded and intense, especially for those who enjoy slower, system-driven survival gameplay. Terminator Survivors is a survival game set in a world where humanity has nearly been wiped out after Skynet takes control. In this machine-dominated environment, staying alive means dealing not only with harsh conditions, but also with constant threats from Terminator units. As safe zones continue to shrink, every step becomes a bigger risk. The gameplay focuses on gathering resources, crafting equipment, and securing safe areas. Limited supplies and constant pressure force you to plan every move carefully. As you explore the open world, the dangers you encounter make survival increasingly difficult. You don't have to face this world alone. You can move forward on your own or team up with others to stand against the machines. This adds more variety to the overall experience. Rooted draws attention with its survival-focused gameplay set Rooted draws attention with its survival-focused gameplay set in a post-apocalyptic world left behind after the collapse of civilization. In this environment where nature has taken control once again, ruined cities and silent settlements create a strong sense of exploration. To survive, understanding your surroundings and making the right decisions becomes essential. The game highlights core survival mechanics such as gathering resources, crafting equipment, and building shelters. At the same time, infected entities roaming the world create a constant threat, making it harder to establish safe zones. With its open-world structure, the balance between risk and reward can be felt as you explore different areas. What makes Rooted more interesting is how it combines classic survival elements with a more modern presentation. The atmosphere of an abandoned world and the detailed environmental design can make the experience more immersive. Because of this, the game becomes a strong option for those who enjoy exploration and system-driven survival experiences. The game is currently planned for PC with a possible release on PlayStation platforms in the future. Nakwan Last Paradigm. Nakwan Last Paradise is a survival game set in post-apocalyptic Seoul, where staying alive during a zombie outbreak becomes the real challenge. The city is abandoned and full of danger, and survival depends not only on the environment, but also on other people. The balance
There is a liar in these tunnels.
between safe zones and dangerous areas shapes the core experience. During the day, between survival becomes the real challenge environment, but also on is abandoned and full. During the day, you prepare in a safe area, but at night you head into the city to gather resources. It's not just zombies you have to deal with, as other survivors can also become a serious threat. Limited supplies and constant pressure make you think carefully before every move. It's not only about surviving, but also knowing when to take risks and when to step back. Every trip into the city can play out differently, keeping the tension high throughout the experience. Every trout survives and deal with, but at night you the core experience people. The balance between safe zones and dangerous areas shapes the core experience to gather resources every step back experience. Road to Vostok is a survival game set in a post-apocalyptic border zone, built around a strong sense of realism. As you move between safe zones and dangerous areas, every decision becomes critical, especially since some choices can't be undone. With limited inventory, realistic weapon handling, and resource management, the game constantly pushes you to stay careful. The slower pace keeps the tension high, making even small mistakes feel costly. Instead of relying on traditional missions, the experience is shaped by your own decisions and risk-taking. This makes the game feel more open, but also much more unforgiving. Road to Vostok has already caught the attention of hardcore survival players, offering a more realistic and demanding experience. State of Decay 3, announced as the next entry in the series, takes the struggle for survival in a zombie-infested world to a darker and larger scale. Abandoned settlements, a dangerous open-world structure, and the constant feeling of being at risk can be felt more intensely this time. The community management and survival balance that defined the previous games may return here in a more advanced form. The focus is not only on individual survival, but also on maintaining an entire group. Gathering resources, building a base, and managing the relationships between characters can make every decision feel more impactful. The threats encountered in the open world and unexpected situations create a structure that keeps you constantly on edge. One of the most interesting aspects of this game is its potential to expand and deepen the core systems of the series. A larger world, a heavier atmosphere, and more refined survival mechanics can make the experience feel more immersive. For those who enjoy zombie-themed survival games, it stands as a strong alternative. These were some of the most anticipated upcoming post-apocalyptic survival games you should definitely keep an eye on. Which one are you waiting for the most? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.
Horror games are entering a bold new era. With more powerful hardware and increasingly ambitious developers, the genre is expanding far beyond simple jump scares into deeply psychological, cinematic, and mechanically inventive territory. From atmospheric slow burns and survival horror revivals to co-op chaos and narrative-driven nightmares, 2026 and beyond is stacked with plenty of games that are worth looking out for. So, to that end, we are taking a look at 20 new horror games.
A wounded man! Nasty injuries! It's like a beast tore him apart!
A beast? Out here? Are you drunk or something? Do him up and show him out. But he's still weak, so be careful.
What's going on?
Save your ammo.
Die, bastard. And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle. You fell from the moon.
I will help you, but you must not go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
You'll find nothing there but death.
Well, good luck. Keep quiet in there.
Stop warming your balls and get over here! Hey, are you listening to me?
Sure, I am.
You're hearing me. You ain't listening.
Leave off, Granger.
Look at him, or I'll make you.
Boy, calm down, will you?
All right, I'm looking. What did I say then, eh?
Good for the pain.
That's it. That painted armor. Bloody savages, didn't I say?
Yeah, you said it, Granger.
Get off him. What, you think he's got blight? Sometimes it's harder to spot, yeah? Gets in your veins first. Clogs up your brain. You're infected before you know it. He's dead. Poor bastard reeks. Probably dead for days. You're new to this. It only gets worse after they're dead. Makes you almost sorry for him. My ass doesn't feel too sorry. Keep looking.
Fine. I admit it. I knew how this catastrophe would start from the very beginning. I even tried to stop it. But humans, they never change. You cover your ears to the ugly truth while betting your lives on sweet lies. That taught me one thing. Humanity isn't worth saving. That's why I created this show. To prove that humans are far more savage than the dead. This hell, I didn't create it. You did. Now, let the real game begin.
Hello, can anyone hear me? What can you do? Ever please? What can you...
Now, go forth. Become Elden Lord.
It happened an age ago. But when I recall, I see it true. On a night of wintry fog, the rune of death was stolen. And the demigods began to fall. Starting with Godwyn the Golden. Queen Marika was driven to the brink. The shattering ensued, a war that wrought only darkness. The Elden Ring was broken. But by whom? And why? What could the demigods ever hope to win by warring? The Conqueror of the Stars, General Radahn. And the blade of Mikkel and Melania the Seventh. These two were the mightiest to remain, and locked horns in combat. But there would be no victor. And so, we inhabit a fractured world, awaiting the arrival of the Elden Lord. Unless, of course, thou shouldst take the crown.
There's a saying they have over there. It's always darkest before the dawn.
Japan. The great white whale that's eluded all others.
The time has come to settle things with firearms.
They are still alive.
Do not get in my way.
Fighting is such a bore. Attack me, and you attack the Shogunate.
The traitors who dare threaten the palace will die by our hand.
We have righteousness on our side.
We finally meet. And you do this?
Times of strife, when we are most needed.
I finally see them. The new shape this country must take.
Five long years in the dark of the ground. No one knew where we could be found.
Commencing engine activation sequence. You can now explore new territory.
What is this? What is Factor?
left already? Well, I was hoping we'd have breakfast together.
Admit it. You thought I forgot your birthday, didn't you?
Exactly what I wanted. Yeah, looks like a place of worship. The Yabawaka imbibe ayahuasca.
Hey, wait!
What the...
You think I was worth it?
My friends and I used to argue about what ended the world. A weapon. A virus. Something worse. Started in quiet towns. Empty roads. Places the world forgot. Guys, I found a nest. We survivors found each other, built walls, pushed back against the night. We'll always have each other's back. Because the world has become more dangerous than ever. The dead aren't just wandering anymore. They hunt. what you believe. What matters is that when the dead come through the dark, so do we.
If the world turns cold,
If crisis takes hold, if all can be retold, how would you choose? Alone. Rebuild. To wilderness. To horizons. Lost. Maybe the way clears when we walk together. Collaborate. Fight. Side by side. Get everything back on track. Allied. United. But people stay the same. We clash. We claim. We raid. The livings become the real crisis. And this time, what's your way out? Survive your way.
At this time of war, a hero chosen by the gods will have to make order and justice reign incarnate a Viking or a Templar, and face your destiny.
Hello, welcome to the last devlog before Past Fate launches to early access. In this video, I will show you what
Safe
to expect
travels.
when you first start your journey in Nendhir. After you spawn in, you will be greeted by Carmilla, the tutorial quest giver. She will ask you to perform some basic things, like how to open the quest journal, how to perform attacks and roll to dodge, and so on. Your actual journey starts with Recruiter Taylor, who will ask you to try your attack attacks against the target dummies next to him. The undead are closing in on New Harbor, so this is all the training you will get before being sent out to the front lines. Cooking can be quite helpful profession for every mercenary. It doesn't just allow you to make better foods with more healing, but some foods can even boost your character's attributes, giving you that slight edge over your enemies. Gathering can also be quite useful, and it will allow you to gain useful materials that you can craft into items such as stone axes and pickaxes. Different berries will allow you to gain quick healing item, or you can cook them into a better food. Mining will allow you to gain precious metals that you can craft into powerful equipment to help you in your journey. Questing is one of the most important ways to grow stronger in Past Fate, especially in the early and mid-game. It's designed to naturally guide you towards better armor, weapons, and levels without forcing repetitive grinding. Quests frequently reward armor pieces tailored to your current progression, gold to purchase upgrades from vendors, materials used for crafting or improving gear. Because quests are balanced around the area they're found in, completing them ensures your armor keeps pace with the enemies you're facing. If you're feeling too squishy, chances are you've skipped some local quests. The world of Past Fate is built to reward curiosity. Not everything is marked on your map, and not every reward comes from a quest log. Some of the most valuable discoveries are found by players who explore, observe, and take risks. Hidden caves, forgotten ruins, and unmarked paths are scattered across the world. These locations often contain a secret armor, or a weapon drop, or even a secret boss. Monsters are not the only enemy in the world. You should be aware of your surroundings for other players as well. Be ready for PvP combat. Not every player you encounter will be hostile. You can chat and team up with others. If you find a certain enemy difficult, try asking for help in the chat. This will be quite useful if you are trying to form a dungeon group. Past Fate is full of hidden and secret quests that sometimes can start up a really big quest chain that you didn't even know existed. Keep your eyes open in the world for anything unusual. There are two different dungeons that can be accessed in the early access version of Past Fate. These include Iron Banner Hideout and Black Fang Keep. Iron Banner Hideout is your traditional MMO dungeon where you will face against Arthos the Iron Banner in order to stop a rebellion. Black Fang Keep is an extraction-style dungeon where you will enter the long-forgotten keep of Lord Blackfang. There are tons of secrets to be found, but in order to
Greetings, warrior. How's the end of the world treating you?
Would thou find me some tainted blood? Thank you, wanderer.
Темная ночь, только пули свистят по степи, только ветер гудит в проводах, тускло звезды мерцают. Темную ночь, ты, любимая, знаю, не спишь. И у детской кроватки тайком ты слезу утираешь. Как я люблю глубину твоих ласковых глаз, как я хочу к ним прижаться теперь губами. Темная ночь, разделяет любимая нас, и тревожная черная степь пролегла между нами. Верю в тебя, дорогую подругу мою, эта вера от пули меня темной ночью хранила. Радостно мне, я спокоен в смертельном бою, знаю, встретишь с любовью меня, что со мной не случилось. И поэтому знаю.
You want to win this, soldier? Let's go! Time to smash some heads! New target on the horizon! Every misdeed has a price. Are you prepared to pay for yours? A quick death, the only gift I give to the opposition. Keep your friends close. And your men closer.
Enemy disintegrated.
Humanity depends on our victory.
The land of Zebulon, the land of Naphtali, by the way of the sea, Galilee of the Gentiles.
His name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God.
Don't be a fool.
He is the Messiah.
The people who sat in darkness
That is blasphemy.
have seen a great light.
Max, you have to find a way.
There is no way. You think you're fighting Rome? You have no idea what you are up against.
This is not the revolution I expected.
At last, we have reached the heart of tyranny. From here, the cyborgs have orchestrated their terrorist plots. But their precious cyberstan is not safe. From the might of democracy. Together, we will put an end to their unthinking hatred of freedom. We will dismantle their savage factories, cleanse their lands of tyranny, and overwrite their hostile code with a fresh download of liberty. The galaxy must be saved from these mechanical extremists. Cyberstan must fall.
not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you.
Your hour has come.
Ah! What have we to do with you, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us?
I tell you, get up, take your mat, and go home. Be quiet, Jesus said sternly. Come out of him. Lord, if it's you, Peter replied, tell me to come to you on the water. Come.
Finally, we are meeting the Son of God, who wants to save all humans.
Are you the Messiah, the Son of God?
Long have we awaited Jimene's return, when all she foretold will come to pass. Yes, my brethren, the sanguine restitution is upon us. And this time, no kingdom or miracle or so-called hero will stop the rise of the Heskia. Heed the call and find the reliquaries. With them our blood moon shall rise once more, and the world will be ours for the taking. Should anyone wish to interfere, well, we're always happy to trade an eye for an eye.
Chrono Odyssey is an open-world MMO that transcends the bounds of space and time. As you step into this vast, dynamic realm, many battles and adventures await at every turn. The fate of this world is yours to make. Cetera is home to a wide array of dungeons, each offering its own unique challenges. Rally your allies through the party system and embark on grand expeditions that test your teamwork and tactics. To prevail, you must coordinate with your allies and unravel the intricate mechanics at play. Dungeons in Cetera offer more than just combat. You'll also encounter puzzle-driven mechanics that must be solved collectively. Beyond mere strength, your success depends on party synergy and quick wit. Each dungeon features distinct themes and environments, teeming with monsters and formidable bosses. As you claim rewards and progress, even greater dungeons await on the path ahead. World quests unfold across Cetera, each with its own story. from disappearances and forbidden rituals to fallen settlements. A blasphemous ritual, known as the Sacrament of Destruction, sows fear across entire settlements as villagers are abducted and offered as sacrifice. In the face of despair, you must rise as their beacon of hope. Some quests offer a deeply personal journey, while others require a party to confront powerful foes. With clear objectives and narrative-driven encounters, each quest immerses you in a rich world beyond the battlefield. Time portals are anomalies formed by distortions in the flow of time. Here, you'll encounter the world of Cetera anew, reimagined in entirely different timelines, whether from the past or the future. Though the surroundings may look familiar, the world around you shifts dramatically. You must stay alert to conquer any threats that may arise. Within these portals lie valuable items to further your progression. Test your resolve as you head into the unknown. Guardians are mighty entities that have long coexisted with Cetera, dwelling throughout the land. But not all are foes. Some act as protectors, while others pose a threat to mankind. As a proud sentinel of Cetera, it is your duty to stand against the encroaching darkness. Field Boss content features large-scale battles that require coordinated efforts. To defeat these powerful foes, you must exploit their weak points, break their parts, and even mount the boss itself to shift the tide of battle. Engage in epic, immersive encounters where your every move and decision shapes the outcome of battle. As Cetera teeters on the brink of ruin, the Void Nexus is a core threat. These dangerous hives trigger deadly void, bringing destruction upon the land. If left unchecked, their corruption will lead to Cetera's inevitable downfall. Track down the Nexuses and purge them before it's too late. Monsters continue to spawn from the Void Nexus with each phase cleared. No matter how ferocious the onslaught, you must stay focused to prevail. Only by eliminating all monsters and destroying the Nexus core will the land be freed and return to its former state, restoring balance to Cetera. Each region is protected by an ancient warden that has existed since the land's creation. They serve as the final bulwark, upholding the balance and boundaries of their domain. Your party's strategy, teamwork, and courage will be pushed to the limit in this epic, large-scale raid. Each region has its own unique region boss. This confrontation requires far more than mere brawn. Your actions shall determine the very state of Cetera. Cetera is a vast open world where exploration knows no bounds. Many unexpected encounters await your journey. You may come across unique monsters with abnormal attack patterns, sparking your curiosity and providing a chance to bolster your combat abilities.
dripping spring. The skies will clot. Our shedding seeds made piles of rot. Odions cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted clay. 3 virtues known, not all recast. For wrath, and doom, and death are last. Find me, fawn, or I'll find you.
Peggy 18.
Death hath cast its shadow o'er this land. All hope seemeth lost, yet still thou dost fight. Why? What seekest thou in the dark? A touch of warmth? A gold coin? Or two? No. Deep within these folds of flesh, you and I both know. Death has judged us rightly. For we are but beasts, unworthy of salvation.
What did they do? Weld these things on?
Regeneration. Boy. Not the game. That's not the cave I was thinking about. And next.
This is what we were trying to prevent. They brought it right into the city. The toxic commandos will fix this.
The fuck? Awesome! New nightmare fuel! I'm thinking we need more weapons.
I did not sign up for this. Can't wait to get behind the wheel of this puppy.
Yeah! Rock it!
And it's going.
We can't let it get out of this city.
They are going to end up destroying the world.
Come on! Let's go be toxic sludge removers.
Could not do any justice. I mean, and I want to at least mention last two I went through, really three, because Pioneer, the demo was nothing like that. I was kind of disappointed in that. It looked way better when it came out. Demo was I feel like they could have included at least like a video clip of some of that shit. Regeneration. I don't even know where that game came from. But Toxic Carpenter, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, that shit's gonna be fire. That shit's gonna be Minx. What Minx is all about.
It began with the Mistfall. We lost everything. Stripped of our armor. We were exiled into endless night. The temples crumbled. The last bells tolled. The nightmare, never ending. But how could we rest in death's silence when evil calls so loudly? Whatever horrors we face, whatever price we must pay, we must make our stand. This withered blade defied corrosion. I will be the light that pierces the endless night.
Don't play with me. You ain't got that much.
I have. I'm looking for folks to put in a good word for me.
That's the spirit. Well done, mate.
Show me what you have. I could have done it better.
Good job. Let's see, what else?
You can get your piece of the cake, too. All you have to do is join our camp.
Welcome to the colony.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult, confused, and desperate for hope in a place where there is none. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. But do you know what I see? I see strength. I see men who live for a higher purpose. Men who, like me, have seen the glorious age the Sleeper will usher into this world. Once he awakens! Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
You just gonna stay here when this is all done? What do you want?
I want to go to Earth.
What the hell is going on here? And why are these things trying to kill us?
While I was preparing to depart for Earth, the moonquake struck, damaging Edis.
Enacting attack protocol. Permission to commit acts of controlled violence granted.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm calling it. You'd make a lousy friend. We'll shut Edis down, and then we'll head to Earth.
Let's do our best. I decide my own way, and I'm going to Earth with you.
We're a team, right? A whole new life. If you're ready.
Okay, then let's go together. The Earth always looks so blue.
Down there, every place has its own kind of color.
You know everything about the Earth, don't you? I want to go too.
The place I felt so far.
You have to help me. Please. There's no time.
Diana, you're here. The bots, these trees, everything went out of control. As Pragmata, we're equipped with the ability to override a system's programming. We can stop Edis together.
We'll shut Edis down, and then we'll head to Earth.
Hold on, 8. We'll get you out of there. Thank you.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Man, Edis again.
I entrust this memory to you. With it, you will learn how to stop Edis. Take it and finish the task I started.
Time's up. We're leaving. You just gonna stay here when this is all done? What do you want?
I want to go to Earth.
Never fade.
Okay. Like The Walking Dead. Lower.
You're finally awake. I recommend
The
initiating
demo
a
was
scan
fucking
of your
huge.
surroundings.
I was very surprised. It had a lot
You are
to
10
it
miles
already.
below the Martian surface.
I'm hyped for the drop. Line descent's gonna be
No
really good.
signals detected.
Like green hell, but
As your AI
on a
assistant,
different planet.
I advise immediate adaptation. Becoming a part of the ecosystem is essential for long-term survival. Chance of escape. Non-zero. Chance of locating other crew members. Non-zero. Some may still be alive.
There is a non-zero chance of life. You survive. Ha, my man whipped those last shots. What you get for trying to be so fucking fancy? You should actually aim your shots. Man, the catch fish. Catch a fish. I love that. That part gets me. Catch a fish. That's gonna be a good one. Dreadmore. Release date unknown. Or I have a debate on when Q4 starts.
This world has been desecrated. A new dawn beckons to heal this shattered realm. Will you stand against the darkness or fall into its abyss? Elder Guard awaits.
Very next. Oh, what could have been? All these games if they would have just did what they were supposed to. This was actually the combat was amazing. And the movement was just so fast. Yeah, and you can fish. Why not? Cloud high. Under a rock. It's a dodo bird. Definitely looks like a good game to play with your kids. Nice fun for the whole family. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. Got high hopes for it. Hale's Edge. Ever get back about the playtest? No. Seasons pass. House is still shit. Damn, man, a whole year went by, you ain't up the house. Here we go. City. All right. I don't know what that does. I thought it was like a years past type bit, like no comes by, but I think it's just like showing different outcomes maybe of the same world. Hale's Edge. As long as you gonna put me through this, brother. What's the next? Okay. Is a dark fairy tale action RPG set in a. Yeah, hold on. Here's why it ended up on the list. I was like, I thought this was supposed to be fucking fire. Like you're supposed to be Red Riding Hood.
Cut from the belly of the wolf. A lost child. Now hardened by the forest. Ready or not, little one. The wilds await.
Yeah, that was such a better fucking. It had nothing to do with any town. I guess the town is like an updated graphics. Why didn't it have her walking in it though? I guess that's just the first. If you go first person, they're working on first person. Got high hopes for that one. Fire. Who we got left? Mound. Demo was fire. I loved it. Love the idea. I think it does need a bit of balancing with that stupid tree.
Welcome, fellow explorers, to The Mound, Omen of Cthulhu. A cross-play co-op horror game
Need
that
to
will push
almost
you and your
one-shot.
friends to the edge of madness. This video will introduce you to the game's core experience and key features. You'll learn how to prepare for your expedition, dive into the unknown, and how the game will twist your mind to sabotage your group's efforts. The Mound is a 4-player co-op horror game set in a 16th century South American cursed jungle inspired by Lovecraft's creations. It puts you and your friends in the shoes of a group of desperate explorers on a galleon whose captain has dropped anchor off these shores. He has work for those bold enough to venture deep into the jungle. Together, you will explore, gather treasures, and try to find the entrance to the Mound, rumored to hold treasure beyond imagination, and get back to the galleon before the jungle claims you. Not only will you face danger and unspeakable monsters, you also risk being drawn deep in madness. Thankfully, the galleon is a safe place that will let you organize before your expedition. Gather your fellow explorers and sign a contract with the captain to receive your gear. Musket, crossbow, sword, oil lamp, reviving salt, split the gear, pick up any additional equipment you may need, and get into the rowboat. Once on the mainland, join forces to fulfill the captain's expectations, bringing back treasure, gathering food for the crew, or rescuing lost explorers. Don't forget what brings you to this hostile land. The jungle is divided into large open areas connected through old forts abandoned by previous expeditions. Recovering their logbook will unlock these forts as starting points for future runs, letting you venture ever deeper into the unknown. The proximity voice chat is essential in adapting your approach and coordinating your actions. You may be looking for treasure, but the jungle has other plans. Each step in this dense and hostile territory is a risk. You are unwelcome here, and any sound you make, such as cracking a branch or
look at
firing
that
a weapon,
apparition, you get
may awaken the
got
jungle
by the spike
and the
trap.
horrors it breeds. Only through mutual support will you survive the unspeakable Lovecraftian creatures lurking in the dark. But there are also unpredictable threats against which your weapons will be useless. The deeper you venture, the greater the toll on your sanity. The Mound is powered by a complex madness system that will lead you and your friends to doubt your own eyes and feelings.
Ha!
The curse triggers illusions and hallucinations. The world might seem drenched in blood, traps can be disguised like a mirage, your vision might be altered, leaving you to question your own sanity, while the jungle also tries to deceive you at every turn. In the jungle, sound is spatialized. Losing communication may be the greatest danger, as a friend who wanders off may return controlled by the jungle to hunt you down. The Mound is built for co-op from the ground up, with ever-evolved perils and outcomes. Each mission brings you closer to the long-coveted treasures you seek. Along the way, follow the accounts and tales, collecting clues about the Mound and the nightmarish mind-bending world it holds. But reaching the Mound is only the first step into the unknown. What lies behind its doors? And what will you awaken once inside? The Mound, Omen of Cthulhu, is coming July 15th, 2026. Don't go alone.
It's gonna be huge. Honestly, I think it could be as big as by day.
This matters.
Yes, and I'm gonna wipe the floor with you. Too much power makes people ugly.
Graphics are so bad, it's
He said he was
amusing.
no longer a slave of reality. He said he was free. Free of all laws. Free to do whatever he wanted.
God save Birmingham.
안녕하세요. 갓세이브 범위범의 크리에이티브 디렉터 차현성입니다.
안녕하세요. 프로덕션 디렉터 신순욱입니다.
이번 영상에서는 올해 1월부터 5월까지 개발한 내용들을 공유드리고자 합니다.
베타 빌드에서는 지난 알파 빌드까지 개발된 주요 기능들의 콘텐츠를 추가하여 본격적으로 생존 게임으로서 필요한 플레이가 가능한 빌드로 발전시켜 나가는 데 집중하였습니다. 그럼 지금부터 어떤 내용들이 더 개발되었는지 하나씩 소개해 드리겠습니다.
Say this about the game. I feel like less is more. Okay? Do this right here. Right? Takes way too much. Because you had to craft pit and the stands and the pot and had to find all this stuff and put it all together. I think it would have done beautiful as more like DayZ scum type where you can just come across empty buildings and use them to your advantage. Come across stuff like this instead of actually having to craft all of the stuff. Sometimes less is more. Being able to come across a well. I found the well and I had to like build it. And then like this armor, they're gonna have you craft it somehow. Iron and sometimes less is more. If I could just find a knight dead and I take his shit. Look at this. Look at the clear definition of less is more right here. We have 30 ailments. 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13 ailments. This poor individual right here. He's about to get got by the zombie. Die. He's going to have 14 things wrong with him. And I think it's a beautiful idea. And I think with weekend it can be, I'm telling you, man, less is. Project Mist. Ha! I didn't expect that. Metro 39.
There is a liar in these tunnels. They call him Führer. But that is not your name. Your name is Hunter. As a Spartan,
legend. You stood for something. But where are the Spartans now? To protect the metro. From you. You promised a brighter future. For our people. Now, the Norai spreads tyranny. In your name. You swore to crush the enemy. To face them head on. And guide the metro to the light. But darkness consumes you. Spreads like a plague. Eats you from within. Every step and every move drowns you deeper in lies. Your lies, and now, Hunter, that legendary Spartan is gone. Turn to ash. I won't stop. Until the Führer burns with him.
A wounded man! Nasty injuries! It's like a beast tore him apart!
A beast? Out here? Are you drunk or something? Do him up and show him out. But he's still weak, so be careful.
What's going on? Save your ammo.
Die, bastard. And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle.
You fell from the moon?
help you, but you must not go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
You'll find nothing there but death.
Well, good luck. Keep quiet in there.
Good shit. That playlist.